everyone, it's me, Allegra. I'm hopping on today with a game-changing makeup hack. This is actually an eyebrow hack for thin eyebrows. And I recently came across this hack when I saw Sugar Puff and Fluff, I believe is the name of her channel, I'll have it linked down below. But she did an eyebrow hack that she was saying she found on this brow artist channel. So her name is Jasmine Kidd, and she is actually the Anastasia brow expert, and she has her own channel now here on YouTube. So this is her channel here on YouTube. It is at Jasmine's_arch, and again, her name is Jasmine Kidd, and she has been doing brows for over 20 years at the Anastasia Beverly Hills salon, and she just gives so many tips and tricks here on YouTube on her channel, so definitely subscribe and check her out.
Hi guys, it's Jasmine, your brow expert. So today is going to be about a beautiful brow transformation. I've been shaping this client's eyebrows for, gosh, a very long time. I've been shaping eyebrows at the Anastasia Beverly Hills salon for over 20 years. So if you guys are ever in the neighborhood, please stop by and get your brows done. And for some of you that have, thank you for trusting me with your eyebrows. And it's been a lot of fun giving you guys tips and yeah, I mean, showing you guys what I've been trying to teach you guys, or is hoping that I'm teaching you guys over these social media platforms. So thank you for your support, and definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Every week I will try to bring out just a new client that I shape eyebrows for, and hopefully you can relate with this particular
I'll have her channel link below, because after watching Sugar Puff and Fluff's video, I watched Jasmine's video, and then I've learned even more eyebrow hacks. So I'm going to share with you the ones that I've tried that have just literally changed my eyebrow game. Like, I cannot believe my thin eyebrows look so much thicker. I cannot believe it. And it's all thanks to Jasmine's tips and tricks and hacks. And definitely check out her channel, because if you love brows and if you want your brows to look amazing, definitely head to her channel, because she shares so many tips and tricks, naturally, because she is a brow expert, a brow artist. So I'm going to share just what I learned today, what I've tried already for myself. But again, this is all from Jasmine. So thank you so much, Jasmine. And now let me just really quickly get into it. So we'll start with the makeup hack that Nisha, that's Sugar Puff and Fluff, had mentioned on her channel the other day. And we'll start with that because that is kind of how you have to start your brows anyhow. But the one that I specifically wanted to come and tell you guys about today is probably the second part of the hack. So let's just quickly show what Nisha learned from Jasmine. So what she had mentioned was, now I don't know if you have been doing this, but if you have, Jasmine from Anastasia recommended not doing your brows this way. So if you draw from underneath, and I did used to do that, if you go from underneath, she recommends not doing that anymore, and instead drawing from the top and building up from the top. So you want to build your thin brows up from the top and not from the underneath space. So what you're going to do is just skip, and I used to do this myself. I used to go underneath and make a line and things like that and an outline, but Jasmine had recommended not doing that, and I tried it, and it really is a really great game-changing hack. So what you do is you would start by just building up from the top. Now you also want to hold your pencil on the side, so you don't want to go directly in like so. I think I was probably doing that before as well, but Jasmine had recommended holding it on the side and building up that way. It won't look as harsh, and you can fill in, and actually it distributes the product much more evenly across your brows. So I'm just going to go ahead and build up the brow like this. I'm not going to touch the underneath. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in and line my brows like so. And I am using the Rare Beauty brow pencil here, which is so great. It's very creamy, and they do also now have a brow gel, so that's really amazing as well. But normally I do use either the Benefit Precisely My Brow, or I love, of course, the Anastasia. Guys, for the front of your brows, you want to, now I don't have any in the front, so this is something that I picked up along the way. You hold your pencil alongside your nose and kind of make a little dot, and then you can line from underneath here in this area. But basically for building up the arch, you want to start from the top. But if when you're going to do the front part of your brows, you can then draw a line underneath. So I drew a line, and now I'm going to pull down from the top and make some hair-like strokes. So that's something also that I've been doing. And then I also just spoolie gently to get a well-blended look. Now here is the part of the eyebrow hack that was a game changer for me personally. Now this is something that I just watched Jasmine speak about, and I could not believe what a huge difference it makes when you do this little tip right here. So now Jasmine used the Anastasia. This is the brow freeze, but of course you can use any brow pomade, whatever you're gonna use to keep your brows in place. Even, you know, any kind of brow gel that does already come on the spoolie would work fine. So I'm just going to use this though, and I'm going to take my spoolie and dip it into the brow freeze, and then I take some off on the back of my hand or on the cap, and then you want to run it through your brows. Now get ready for the hack, guys, because this, you won't believe what a big difference this makes. It's really crazy. So you do your spoolie with the brow freeze or the brow gel type product on it, or take your brow gel at this point in time, and then you take your finger and you press. So you press the product into your brows, and then you can repeat if you want, go over them again, spoolie the brow product, the brow gel product through your brows, and again take your finger and press. Now there's also a spatula. I've never seen it before, but Jasmine uses it from Anastasia, and you can use the spatula. I'm going to get one because I want to see if it makes a big difference, but she said you could use the spatula or your finger. So I'm just taking my ring finger and pressing the product in. Now I hope you guys can see this. It might be very subtle, but it actually makes the brows look so much more natural and hair-like. It makes them totally budge proof. These brows are not going to go anywhere, and they look amazing because pressing the product in, for some reason, it just makes them look so much more hair-like. And then you can go ahead, once it dries down a bit, and fill in a little bit if you want, if any of the brow pencil got taken away in the process of using the brow gel. You know, you could go over and perfect them. Again, definitely pressing the product in with your finger though is a game-changing eyebrow hack. You literally cannot believe how different your brows look, how much more natural, how much more hair-like they look when you push the product in with your finger. So now I'm going to go ahead and clean up under the brow. I'm going to take a brow kind of brightening pencil. You can take your concealer at this point in time and just clean up the brow. So I do have this one here from Anastasia, which is so good. It's such a game changer. Totally brightens your eye, and it definitely does last forever. And you can also put it in the corner of your eye. It's just going to make you look so much more wide awake. And then you can take your finger or a brush and just gently press it into your skin, and you're just not going to believe how much different you look, how much more wide awake. And it's a very youthful look, I feel, to have full brows. I just feel so much more polished and put together when I have my brows on. So I'm going to go ahead and do this brow now, and I will be right back. So beauties, this is the finished look. I absolutely love this makeup hack from Jasmine Kidd. Make sure you check her out down below. She has, again, so many videos, so many great tips and tricks, and she seems like such an awesome person, such a giving person with all of her time and energy and information to share with us. So I could not be more grateful to her for sharing her tips and tricks. These brows are definitely budge proof. They are not going anywhere. I literally could not believe it, because a lot of times I do my brows, and even with all of the products that I use, they will come off by the end of the day, 10 hours. They'll last a good 8, maybe 7 hours, but 10 hours, maybe 12 hours. you know, well, I have a long day, so yeah, these brows don't come off though. I think, you know, it has something to do with maybe just pushing the product into your brows. It really does make a huge difference. So if you already do that, if you use a brow spatula or your finger, let me know down below what works best for you. Have you tried this makeup hack? Are you already a fan of Jasmine? Let me know down below. And that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for coming and spending time with me today and checking out this makeup hack. And I hope you guys are all doing good, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!